Hello Internet, Bardic Monk here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a standard set of cards. And this is just a unique situation for this, but to go over what a standard set is for anybody who doesn't know, we have a standard set of cards that get introduced to pretty much any deck of cards that you're going to be playing against. So if you choose a villain and they have a specific setup, they will usually have a standard set of cards that you need to add. So, of the ones that we have available, we have Standard 1, 2, and 3. Standards 1 and 2 have an Expert mode as well, where you would just add all of those cards together. But today I wanted to introduce a different standard set that combines all three of these into a very unique and, as far as I played, very fun new standard. And it's using all the cards here, so long as you have the core box, the hood scenario pack, and the Age of Apocalypse set. Yeah, so long as you have those three sets, you have all the cards that you need in order to play with this combination of cards. So I'm going to do a real quick rundown of the cards that you need, and you could just combine them all together. They all have standard at the bottom, so they'll still be easy to sort out. You just need to separate them after you've taken them out of the deck, but this is what you need. So to start, we have we're going to start with Standard 1. Standard 1 cards, you are not going to be using any of the regular standard cards. Instead, you're going to be using two of the expert cards. And the two that you're going to be using are Master Plan as well as Under Fire. So these two will be in this deck. Then for Standard 2, you're going to use the standard mode for Formidable Foe. Then you will be using Dark Dealings, Overwhelming Force, Total Annihilation, and then from Expert 2, we're going to be using Seek and Destroy and Slug It Out. Lastly, from Standard 3, we're going to be using Pursued by the Past, Dark Designs, Sinister Strike, Evil Alliance, and last but not least, Drawing Nearer. So if you have all of these cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, you'll have 13 cards in this deck, of which 2 of them are setup cards. So you'll have Pursued by the Past and Formidable Foe out at all times, and then you'll actually have these cards in your deck. And I thought that having 11 cards in a standard set would be a little bit too much, but I'm realizing that Standard 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the 3 experts. That's at base 10. Standard probably beats it at 12. So it's not outside of the realm of playable without being bloated. And while I've been playing it, I've been having a lot of fun. The only thing I would change, and I'm just going to put it up here, let me get this out of the way. For Overwhelming Force and Master Plan, for those two specific cards, I have added a last line to each of these cards where it interacts with Pursued by the Past. So that means that you're going to, depending on which of these two cards you're revealing, you're going to put place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. And that's all you're adding. So Master Plan, you do everything that it says, and then you add a pursuit counter to Pursued by the Past. If you're playing Overwhelming Force, you reveal it, discard the highest cost upgrade, blah, blah, blah. Then place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. And if it's the boost effect, it's give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation, and then place 1 pursued counter on Pursued by the Past. The reason why I have done that small alteration to this is there are currently, if you play everything as it is right now, there are 4 cards that interact with Pursued by the Past. And I was having a hard time getting Pursued by the Past to actually proc to actually go off. So this goes off when you have at least 3 more counters on here than you have the number of players. And I thought it would be fun to have this pop more often, and the fact that they've taken out 3 cards with effects that add pursuit counters, all I do is just add the same effect to 2 different cards that were in this deck already. So again, Overwhelming Force and Master Plan. So if you just need to know anything else, I'm just going to be putting this deck, I'm going to be playing with this standard set in a video that I'm going to put out later this week. And I just wanted an explanation video on what to actually hear. The rest of the video is going to be a real quick gallery of the custom cards that I made for this set, because I wanted to make it its own set, so I wouldn't have to split up the cards when I need to put these together, when I need to separate these and organize them. So I wanted to also credit this before I end the video to Jake Rathman, who is the user on Board Game Geek, who posted this under updated, curated, standard encounter set. So I wanted to just give them a real quick shout out. I really did enjoy this set, and now I have a custom set that I'm going to be using, not for every game from now on, but when I want to switch things up a little bit, I have this option. So if you don't need to see anything else, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, have a great night, and as always, stay positive. Now, if you're still watching, I have essentially reprinted all of these cards in this deck, but I have merged 2 of them and changed the wording on 2 as well. So, Pursued by the Past and Formidable Foe have changed into a new card called Long Shadows, right here. And Long Shadows works exactly the same. It has the top font of Formidable Foe, and it has the force response of Pursued by the Past, as well as the flipped side effect before it flips back over. So these 2 cards have become 1. Alright, for the next card, I changed Overwhelming Force into a card called Erased from Existence. Again, it's the same effect, except at the end of the When Revealed effect, I just added place 1 shadow counter on Long Shadows. I have also changed the wording on all of the standard 3 cards to change it from place 1 pursuit counter and Pursued by the Past. I've changed the wording to be shadow counters and then Long Shadows. So those are the 2 major differences. This card got changed into this, and lastly I have Master Plan, which I've changed into Plans Within Plans. This one I have added a boost effect to it as well, like for this specific card, and a boost icon, where I just had it so that the boost icon places a shadow counter instead of just a when revealed effect with a 2 boost icon card. So, and then this is just going to be a real quick rundown of the changes to the basic cards, and these are Dark Designs, Sinister Strike, Evil Alliance, Drawing Nearer, Slug It Out, Seek and Destroy, Total Annihilation, Dark Dealings, and Under Fire. That's exactly what I'm going to be playing with in this next video that you're going to see. For everybody who stuck around, that's pretty much all I had to show you. So I hope you like this gallery, and I'm working on making sure that all these cards actually work as intended. In my initial printing of these cards, you might see in the video, but I changed 2 environment cards into a treachery by mistake, so I have since fixed the file on that for this example. But aside from things like that, it's exactly how I've explained, and I hope you enjoy that other video. So everybody who's watching, thank you very much for watching till the end. Have a great day, have a great night, and as always, stay positive.